Hello everybody, this is Adam with The Game Machine, bringing you a new video. Today we're talking about my thoughts, the first 20 hours of Persona 5. So I've been playing this whenever I could get a chance when I'm not working and stuff like that. And so I'm just going to quickly give my thoughts on the game and what I think of it. First of all, let's talk about the story. I'm not going to spoil anything in this, so no worries there. But the story is pretty good, and I'm really enjoying it so far. It's really hard. I don't want to compare it to Persona 4 or anything like that because it's still so early on in the game. But this story is very dark, especially compared to Persona 4. Even in some ways darker than Persona 3, but the atmosphere and the characters and just everything about it is a little bit more lighter than Persona 3. It's somewhere kind of in the middle, but the story I feel is actually itself in some ways darker than Persona 3 when it comes to the characters and the situations that they're dealing with. And definitely darker than Persona 4 for sure, which it works out really well and is just very enjoyable. Like, you got detestable villains, you got great protagonist, and even the side characters in the game. Of course, you know, when you're not dealing with the main characters, you got the side characters, and the side characters are so far pretty good and worth listening to and worth hearing what they have to say. Combat, of course, is turn-based goodness. Turn-based goodness, I cannot say that enough. And of course you still have the same things as other Persona games where you can fuse personas, you can obtain new personas. This time you do it through negotiations, which actually isn't too bad. It's actually not as complicated, but it's better than getting random cards. It actually works. You know what you're getting. It really does work pretty well. I'm actually pretty satisfied with it, though. There are times that, you know, it doesn't work out, but for the most part I'm able to guess the right answers and get the persona I want. So it's not too difficult, not too overly complicated. And the gameplay itself, like we mentioned before, the combat is turn-based, and it's actually quite a decent challenge. I will admit I'm a bit of a baby. I'm playing on the easy setting, but even then it still can be challenging. You want to make sure that you know your enemy's weaknesses and exploit them as much as you can. Boss fights are definitely very challenging and require you to really think what you're doing. And there's plenty of side activities to do when you're not shadow hunting, of course. You got a lot of real-world activities that you can do. You can enter burger eating competitions, study for class, talk to characters and build friendships. And when you build friendships and raise the arcanas, there is a good thing to it. When you're raising an arcana, you actually get certain benefits and perks depending on what the arcana is. So it's not just you're raising the social link so that way you can fuse better personas, but there could be advantages in combat, or there could be advantages in fusions as well. So, you know, you do have best of both worlds when it comes to that. Persona 5 so far has been just a real treat to play, and I'm really enjoying it so far, and I can't wait to dig into it deeper. So it's going to take me a while to do a review on this because this game is so huge. I don't know if I'll finish the game before doing a review, but I do want to make sure that I get plenty of time because I know this game is like a 70 to 80 hour game or longer, so I want to make sure that I'm doing everything I can to make sure that I get the most out of it before giving you guys a review. So it might take me a month or so to get it out just between, you know, work and stuff like that. It's just really hard to sit down and play this game because it's just so big and so huge. It was kind of like Breath of the Wild for me. It'll consume a lot of my time, but I just wanted to get this video out to let you guys know that I'm playing it. I do plan on reviewing the game, so hopefully that comes sooner than later, and I'll let you know once we get close to it. So follow me on Twitter, on my social media. That's the best way to find out and keep updated as well. You can find me on Facebook, Adam Tabor. That's another way to find me as well. So guys, I just want to thank you all for watching. Subscribe if you like what you see here. Also, share this video out with as many people as you can. Spread the word of the Game Machine. And yeah, let's get some more people on board. And until next time, everybody, game on.